So I was visiting my brother in Santa Monica, and I really wanted Zach to come because I thought it'd be a great weekend to spend with him.
And she's like, oh, come with me. And I was like, no, this is your time for you and your brother. And then I hit him up and I was like, hey, Buck, I really want to like surprise Brooke and I want to ask her to marry me. And I think this is like the only time I can think of that I would surprise her. At the time, she was really into wedding planning and we had like worked on weddings before. And I'm like, how am I going to surprise the girl that works in weddings? Like, I can't do anything romantic. And there've been times when we were 18 years old and if it was romantic, she'd lean over and be like, are you going to propose to me? And so I coordinated with her brother and then some of her friends that live in Southern California. So I flew down there and then I found this really pretty like Getty villa, kind of like Roman Greek inspired. And then, so I got Buck in on it to bring her there.
Later that night, I'm in bed and I look at my phone and I looked at the time that I had received the last text from him and then the time that he texted me again. And it was just the right amount of time to fly to Southern California. No, I did not think like coming down here to propose to me. I just thought he was coming to hang out and have a good time.
And so I had it all planned out. We got there like an hour early. I was practicing. I was hiding off in the background. Oh, can you see me if we stand there?
We get there. My friend's husband was there and he likes to take pictures as a hobby. Hey, let's take a picture here. Like, you girls get over here. Let's do some solo shots.
Like, this was like a coordinated effort. And then, so she comes around the corner.
Standing there, and then Kevin says, okay, let's just get one of Brooke. And I'm like adjusting my hair or something, and all of a sudden, I see this like blue hue on this left of me.
And so she's standing there taking a picture, and then I came like in the background, slowly walking.
I turned and I looked really quick, and it was Zach, and he was on his knee.
I kind of just surprised, like tapped her shoulder and was like down on a knee, and so it was just complete like utter shock. And
I could not believe, one, that he was there. I thought he was there just to hang out for the rest of the weekend, and then I registered he was on his knee and had a box in his hand, and then it clicked what was happening, and then it was like, oh my God, I'm actually surprised.
I pulled it off somehow. Surprising the girl is always thinking about it. So Wednesday night, we went to bed. We're starting to find like we were tying up all the loose ends for the wedding. And we just go to bed and we're like, oh my God, 10 days out from the wedding, can you believe it? And then next thing I know, Brooke wakes me up at like 3 in the morning. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, there's fires near Vacaville. And I look at Brooke. Is this bad that the first thing that came to mind was like, are we gonna have a wedding next week? And so we kind of like started bouncing a few ideas, but really we were like, no, the property's fine, we'll be good. So we wake up Thursday morning, we were able to go home, we start working, and then we get a call from her dad's like, hey, we need to have a family meeting. Her dad's like, so we talked to, their name's Dan and Ann that own the property, and they're just like, we can't do it. We're not gonna have power, or water for a month. They're like, luckily the house is still there and the property for the most part was fine. It was mainly the perimeter. They're like, but it's just impossible. And
I think I was the only one.
She held it together a lot better than I did.
Which normally I think people would think the bride would like lose her mind. I didn't want to freak out because I knew if I freaked out, I was just gonna like lose it, because every single piece of our day that we had originally scheduled, everything from the menu we chose to where we were getting married, so much sentiment behind everything that we had did. So I could not let myself go there. I said, you know what's going to happen? I said, we're going to let everybody know what's going on. I'm like, I have a dress.
Stay posted.
You have a tux. We wrote our vows already. We have family.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're getting married. So then it was like, now where?
So where are we at right now?
So we're at Caesar's Palace in
Las
Vegas.
Special GSX meeting.
A lot of people always look at like the highs of life, and like it's so great to go on that, dream vacation once a year. And like that's important to me, but what I truly value is how we live the mundane moments of life. And she brightens that up for me. Whether we're just cleaning house on a Saturday afternoon, and that we can just all of a sudden just start laughing, and there's never a dull moment with her. I love her family. It really makes just even the most ordinary things special.
When I knew I wanted to marry him was probably our first time that we got to see each other our freshman year of college, because we did long distance. I remember him coming to visit me, and all of a sudden it was like, you kind of naturally get homesick when you're gone. And I lived in Southern California, and I had no family or anything down there. So all of a sudden I see him and I feel at home. Like here I am in this place that have no roots established, and then I see this person, and it's like your world just feels okay again, So, and then that's when I realized home isn't really a place, it's a person for me. And so that, I think, really made it settle in my brain that he was the one I wanted to marry. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Wow, these are awesome.
All right, you go ahead and turn around. So handsome.
I'm good. Look, little butterflies. We're good. Got a little shaky.
Oh, as deep as my soul can reach, and as far
Oh, I hear her. I hear her.
I see you.
I see you.
as
No.
can see, with every breath
Oh,
that
oh, I love it. I love it.
and with every word that I speak.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All is yours. All
Friends and family, we've been invited here tonight to share with Zach and Brooke a very special moment in their lives. In the years they've been together, their love for each other has grown and matured, and tonight they begin to live their lives together as husband and wife.
As I stand before you, our family and friends, I stand with confidence. Confidence and faith in you, in the life we have built and will continue to build, now unified as one. I stand knowing that I created a future with you that I dreamt of as a young man. So from now and forevers and evers until the end of time, and forevers and evers after that, I vow to love you, my sleeping beauty.
I fell in love with a 14-year-old boy over late-night phone calls and his unapologetic authenticity. And today, I fall in love with a 24-year-old provider as my soon-to-be husband and future father of my children. I vow to have the patience that love demands. I vow to speak when words are needed and share silence when they are not. And finally, I vow to live within the warmth of your heart and always call it home. I love you, your sleeping beauty.
Brooke,
Brooke,
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Zach, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
With the pledge to love you today, tomorrow,
With the pledge to love you today, tomorrow,
always and forever.
always, and forever.
You may seal your vows with a kiss.
All my love is yours. All my love is yours. All my love is yours. Honey, we got a moon that's full and a dance floor made of grass. Your blue eyes make me wanna make this evening last.